We begin in the United States, where Nikki Haley has suspended her presidential campaign, leaving Donald Trump as the last Republican in the race for the White House. Haley was the last of a dozen major candidates the former president vanquished in his mission to secure the Republican nomination. Her announcement follows primary elections in 15 states, known as Super Tuesday, where Trump won all but one. And this sets the stage for a rematch in November's general election between Trump and President Joe Biden. Both men have made their pitch for Haley's bloc of mainly affluent, moderate voters. Now announcing her exit, Haley congratulated Trump, but stopped short of endorsing him.
I am filled with the gratitude for the outpouring of support we've received from all across our great country. But the time has now come to suspend my campaign. In all likelihood, Donald Trump will be the Republican nominee when our party convention meets in July. I congratulate him and wish him well. I wish anyone well who would be America's president. Our country is too precious to let our differences divide us. I have always been a conservative Republican and always supported the Republican nominee. But on this question, as she did on so many others, Margaret Thatcher provided some good advice when she said, quote, "Never just follow the crowd. Always make up your own mind." It is now up to Donald Trump to earn the votes of those in our party and beyond it who did not support him. And I hope he does that.
Well, Nikki Haley is out of the race, but hasn't endorsed Donald Trump. Earlier, I asked DW Washington Bureau Chief Enis Paul to explain the significance of this move.
Correct. That's what she not did. She presented herself really presidential, I would say. Well-chosen words, delivered with charm and strength. She definitely is not ready to stop fighting for her vision of the Republican Party. She renewed her call for a return to conservative principles and warned actually against an isolationist foreign policy of Donald Trump. And it is, as you just said, it is important to notice that she did not endorse Donald Trump. Actually, quite the opposite, as she basically said that he has to win the support of her supporters by returning to conservative principles.
Let's talk about the people who voted for Nikki Haley, because she didn't manage to win many primaries, but she does have a solid supporter base that is made up mostly of more moderate conservatives, doesn't she? Now, which way do you think they're likely to lean now that she has withdrawn?
Well, there are, of course, Haley supporters who would vote for everyone who is the candidate of the Republican Party. But there are also often female Republicans who are actually hesitant to support a candidate who is not only facing 91 criminal court counts, but who is also known for his misogynistic approach to women. Many of them I talked to on the campaign trail the last weeks told me that they rather actually would stay home or even vote for President Biden to avoid another term of Donald Trump.
And how are European leaders looking at these elections? We asked our DW Brussels bureau chief, Alexandra Fenem.
I think that describes the best the mood in most European capitals, with only few exemptions. We are here on assignment in Poland, and the Polish President Andrzej Duda, when he was asked about Donald Trump's claim he, if re-elected, could end the war in Ukraine in just 24 hours, he said, well, Donald Trump has always kept his word to me. So that was quite a statement, but his prime minister was much more critical, as are most European leaders who are watching very closely what is happening in the US. They are hoping for a second Biden presidency because they know that Joe Biden really values the transatlantic relationship, but they are also reaching out to people who could be on a potential Donald Trump team should he be elected again, because of course they want to learn what is campaign talk and what could be then real policy or real policies.
Alexandra Fenem reporting.